Hello, hello. Good afternoon, folks. You got Mike here from Out and About with M&D. Where are you from out there? Thank you for that thumbs up. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back, Charles, to another episode of Open Chat Sunday. I told Mr. Charles there that you said hello. He said right back at you. It was a pretty awesome walk. Hike, that is. Many mountains did we climb. We got the hike started at 10 o'clock. We finished it at 1:48. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's get the chatter rolling, folks. Tell me where you're from out there. What's going on? Happy Sunday. Quite a hike it was. We did stop about middle ways. Hello, Bill. We got all that wind Friday night, Saturday morning. Brought down a lot of trees. There was a lot of damage here at this place we were just at. One big tree fell as we were hiking. You got to batten down the hatches, Bill. Hello, Mark. As of right now, I would say pretty close to Central Ohio. Hello, Jeff. Central Ohio here. As you can see, we are headed toward Columbus. Getting pretty windy as crap right now, too. Hit that thumbs up, folks, and hang out. Here comes some bad boys. Watch them whip. Whip it through there. I'd hate to be that little girl hanging on the ass end of that bike. Or I would hate for it to be one of my kids out there on it. Hello, camper. So if you got a child out on a motorcycle today, they're on 33, running about 75 miles an hour. What's everybody else into today? That guy's going fishing. I don't blame you, Bill. I think it's going to top 70 degrees here today. Iowa's going to have to get with it. Catch up with the rest of us. Of course, there's snow in Michigan, too. How you doing, Drew? What's up today? Happy Sunday. I got those stickers yesterday in the mail. Appreciate that very much. Headed home. We've been down hiking down in central Ohio today. Thank you, Iam. Yarma, welcome in. I think we're swirling just a little bit, folks. Hang on, we'll be back. Man, that's why I don't live in southern Minnesota. See, they had a lot of damage right here. All these trees are snapped out. Crazy stuff going on. I seen you pouring some inklets there or whatever you were doing the other day. I think you were getting ready to shine them up or polish them or whatever. You got them all shiny and ready? Now, is that just for keepsakes, or is there better money in to pour them, smelt them, and pour them? I tried to get them to talk scrapping, but they won't. We got an Iowa there, a Minnesota, a Kentucky, Ohio, seems like the majority of them this morning in here was from California. Southport, North Carolina, welcome in. We had a tar heel on here this morning, Scrappy. wind is definitely picking up here. I know we're supposed to get another windstorm to roll through here tonight sometime, but hopefully not this early. Good deal, good deal. Things are good for you. I was just telling Charles this morning that I don't think I've got a solo week, and then I picked up 5 this morning in the live. It's kind of like, you know, even my views on my lives have went from 5,000 down to 500. I don't know if YouTube is not sharing it out or what's going on out there. Congratulations on both. Yeah, likes is another thing. People don't want to hit that thumbs up anymore. And this is Open Debate Sunday. We're letting people talk about anything they want, as long as they can do it in a friendly manner. Bill Meyer, you might not believe it, but I'm having to run the AC in the truck right now to cool it down. It is cooking in here. Drew, did you get anything good this weekend? Now, does that help to sell the copper, or is that just like a hobby? I've seen where people poured that hot iron and stuff down into like an ant's nest or a save some and sell some. There you go. Too bad they don't have little molds that you could pour and make different objects with that aluminum or copper. Probably doesn't take near the heat to melt the aluminum, does it? Yeah, this is live. 1700 degrees. Wow. My phone just took a wild glitch. Well, that don't seem like a very big difference in temperature. I wonder what the temperature is on a normal house fire. It definitely makes the copper and aluminum wire disappear. Oh, the holder? It's Lamicall, Lamicall. Pretty nice. Extends out both ways. Locks in pretty nice. Opens up pretty easy. Oh yeah, they're pretty nice. Suction cup is pretty stout, that's for sure. And if I recall right, I mean, they weren't very much at all. 17, 18 bucks. Traffic jam, oh traffic jam. Everybody going the same direction. Give you a little better shot of that Drew. Yeah, locks in pretty nice, powers itself back out. Well, I thought we was going to sit here a little longer. Snaps in, adjusts up and down. It's got about a 4-inch vertical slide in and out. Pretty handy. How you doing, Bible brother? Oh, watch those potholes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Spring is rapidly approaching, guys. It's time to get out and take vacations. Have fun. Live our lives. Explore the dream out there. That's right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We got to get them in here first, Bible. Everybody that's here, share this baby out. Surely everybody's got 100 friends out there. Yippee-yi-yay, Ghost Riders in the sky. Bible Radio, I figured you'd be in bed by now, resting up from that long night you had. They even got a bear in the air up here. You've been sleeping the whole time I've been walking. We got almost a total of 5 miles in. Probably did if you count coming from the parking lot. But it was about 1 good mile of level walking and up and down all the rest of the way. You'll have to check out the video tomorrow. lot of traffic out on Sunday. Big city of Columbus, Ohio. No Bigfoot. We've seen some deer tracks, some trees that Bigfoot had knocked over, but that's about it. Yippee-yi-yi, Ghost Riders in the sky. Kind of like what Nancy said this morning. Columbus is AUC. Always under construction. Welcome in, folks. Columbus, Ohio today. This guy, don't know if he's turning or what. I think he's a little wild there, dude. Get in gear, pal. Now he run down the road on the other side. Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing out there? Say hello. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what's going on. Happy Sunday to everyone. Welcome to Open Mic Sunday. Here we can explain anything you want to talk about as long as we keep it civil. I like the Ghost Riders in the Sky song. You don't need signal, sweetheart. Pass you on the shoulder. If we only had law enforcement. They don't make them like they used to anymore. Yippee-yi-yay, cow patty. We don't get many people to stick around for the lives. Hanging out and driving, I guess people have seen the highway before. That's okay. Piece of pie? Come on. What kind of pie? We just stopped at a gas station. I was going to get a coffee, but it looked pretty rough. So I got a Red Bull, and I almost bought me a piece of big carrot cake. Been a long time since I had some good old-fashioned gas station carrot cake. They look great, though. But first chance I get, I gotta get a Mickey D coffee and maybe a snack wrap. What's going on in your world? It sure is lonely in mine. I know the wind is kicking up pretty good right now. That does sound good. You know how long it's been since I had a RC Cola and a moon pie? Peanuts in my bottle of Coke. I like vanilla wafer pudding too. Welcome in, folks. How's your Sunday going? Let us know. Hard to believe I'm running 71 and a 65 and still is not fast enough for this world. That's the only way to do it. You get that dime back when you turn that bottle in. Crazy people out here. Dave and Buster's. It's been a long time since I've been there too. Oh yeah, man, I could eat that stuff until I passed out. No stopping me. If you made a quart, I could eat a quart. You make a gallon, I'll eat a gallon. Quiet day. We get a lot of people who just want to listen, and that's okay, folks. I need to know what it is you want to hear about. Charles Carrington, are you still in the room hanging out? Well, in Michigan now, they buy the plastic bottles back, which is pretty cool. Even the plastic Pepsi bottles and stuff like that. They'll give you a nickel or a dime back for most of them. As long as you have a Michigan address. Yeah, not too many of them lasted when people were throwing them out the windows of the vehicles. My neighbor used to pick up cans and bottles all day long just to buy a pack of cigarettes. He'd probably walk about 3 miles and smoke a whole pack of cigarettes while he was doing it. Breaking even. Hopefully everybody's going to Dublin, because I'm going to Maryville. What do you do with a drunken sailor? Out and gone. Hello, Terrific Tom. Yeah, if you wait on me too long, baby, I'm going to be there and gone already. That guy will sneak in on you. One day he's Terrific Tom, one day he's Plywood. Traffic Tom. I'm going to start calling him Slingshot Sam. Oh man, how far are we from a McDonald's? Been a long day, folks. Probably me too. I like those little candy cigarettes. Well, good deal. Probably take me about 2 hours to download this and get a video out for Monday morning there. I thought about taking a week off and not posting one, but then I got pretty bored at home yesterday sitting around, so this is what we do for entertainment, guys. And for those 50 or 60 people that watch the video, thank you. Slingshot, you need to do a full documentary on finding the piece of wood, carving the piece of wood down, best materials to buy for the slingshot itself, build it, make it, shoot it. Get you 1,000 views on it and then give it away at a drawing. Yeah, that's what makes my wife happy. Leave her alone for a day. Man, it's up to 75 degrees here. Supposed to get a heck of a windstorm coming through later on tonight. I think I'm going to stop in the big city of Kalida there. Get me 4 or 5 big bundles of wood. Well, that's a year. Put you out 4 or 5 shorts telling that you're going to do a giveaway once you get to 1,000 views. People will come over and watch it. Well, I've got videos out there that been on for 3 years and nowhere close to 1,000 views yet. And then you get some that get 1,000 in a month. I don't understand. It's like you got to catch people in the right mood nowadays, if you can even catch them at all. Thank you for the thumbs up. I was hoping we'd have a little more of a turnout. And we could talk about trying to get some, I don't know what they call them, Patreons or whatever. People that would want to put a little forward in like the making of a video, say a $2 super chat or something like that, and either during the video or at the end of the video, I would leave it up to them. We give them and their channel a shout out. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Tom, YouTube is the only one who decides whether they push you out or not. I don't think it matters one bit on what your content is. If they want to push your channel, they will. If they don't, they will hold you back. I seen something green. The lucky clover. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I would like to get some Patreons for the videos. Let me know if you want to shout out during the video, beginning of the video. I'm going to do like the rolling of the movie credits at the end of it and thank everybody. Thank the members, stuff like that. We'll see what we can get going. Kind of like that buy me a cup of coffee thing. That's been going for about a year, and I don't think I've had one cup of coffee bought yet, but that's cool. It's something to do. It's almost St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for the wee clover there, Thomas. Sit around the campfire and drink green liquids on Thursday. Yeah, it's in my description thing. On my channel, there's a little, what is it called, barcode that you scan. Well, there's a link. There's a link in the description, too, of my channel that takes you to the Buy Me a Coffee thing. I haven't figured out how to put those on lives yet, where they're always on the screen, but I figured if you're watching your phone and the barcode is up, how are you going to scan it? So, I don't know how that works. You think they would make something like the subscribe button that you could add to your live and stuff that people could actually just click? I don't know. Hey, how you doing? Traveling? The name come up green. I can barely see it on the screen there. How is your weather out there? Some people say it's windy and snowing and going crazy. Everybody say hello. Brandon's in the house. Yeah, that's what Bill from Iowa was telling me. Said Minnesota is going to get another 2 foot of snow and 65-mile-an-hour winds in Iowa. And here I am bragging about it hitting 75 degrees here in Ohio today. But we had a great 5-mile hike this morning. Yeah, I got so much to learn about YouTube that is crazy. I thought I had it down, and then things change. Once I get something figured out, they change it and something new pops up. So they like to keep me in the dark like the old mushroom. Bury me in poo and keep me in the dark. Way to go, Plywood. Change your identity. That would be an extra thumbs up. Much appreciated. I wish everybody had 5 channels. I can't control 1 channel, let alone any more than that. But we're twirling again, probably because they got 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. We'll be right back, folks. Are we back yet? Can you hear me now? Hey, Plywood, how you doing? It's been a while since we've seen you. How's it going out there? I think the wind is going to blow us off the road today. Plywood, have you got anything done on that man cave out there of yours yet? You're not terrific, Tom is. You're just plain old Plywood. Unless you're CDX. I can't keep it from drifting in and out here, folks. Look at that Texas Roadhouse. I think we're back again. If I was wearing a skirt today, I could say the wind is really uplifting. Pressure treated. Plywood's probably a little bit of a tongue and groove too. But we like him. Plywood, next time I'm back down in your area, I'm gonna get Nomadic Camper and meet up with you down there. Go on a small hike somewhere. If you guys are up for that. I don't know what Woody is doing this weekend, but I tried several times to text him to see if he wanted to come hang out. What are you talking, 12.2? You need a 250-foot roll of 12.2? Have you got the boxes and receptacles and stuff like that? I know I have tons of that stuff extra over in my shop that I'll never use. I got single boxes, triple boxes, brand new plugs and switches. Let me compile a list of what I got, and I'll see if you want me to bring it to you. It'll all be plastic boxes too. I don't want to do nothing with that metal stuff. That'll give me something to do tomorrow evening. I need to go over into my storage shed anyhow and get some stuff moved around. We'll see what we can hook you up with. Wind, wind, wind. I can feel my belly rumbling. I gotta find me a Mickey D's. I think I'm gonna go with Chicken Ranch Snap Wrap today. Large cup of coffee. chicken ranch. I almost stopped at a chicken ranch out in Vegas one time till I found out they weren't really chickens. I thought it was like a KFC vacation retreat. Haha. Yeah. Bad chicks. I say, hey, chicks, why you take my money? They say, because. Look at there, they're blowing the signs over here on the highway. Crazy wind. Is that the 6th of April? Oh, baby, the wind, I'm telling you. Yes, they do, man. We got to stay away from those chickens. That was back in my younger days when I was in my 20s. Mama raised me right. Ruffles, it's windy everywhere, baby. I can't hardly get home. Somebody might have to send help. We're supposed to get another pretty bad storm coming through the night. I hope they don't call me about dark and saying, we got trees down. I'll say, well, I can come stretch a chain across the road to keep people out of there. Oh, I just passed a sign, but I didn't look at it. Here comes another one. I'm on 33, headed home. I think it's blowing the wrong way, oh, it's all sideways. I might go aloft. Oh, we're down at the Honda plant here between Marysville and Bell Fountain. Ruffles. Crazy out here. I mean, it's all flat, so you expect the wind to be picking up a little bit. I hope they don't blow McDonald's down. Mine too. I like the sour cream Pringles. I can sit and eat a whole can with 1 cup of coffee. The big can, not them little baby cans. I put those, hello David. I put those sour cream potato chips Pringles, crunch them up and put them in meatloaf. You can't eat just one. Welcome back, David. How's it going? Oh, it is good. That's the only sour food you don't throw away. That and sauerkraut. Come on, David, cheer up. It's Sunday. You're not working today, are you? I got a crosswind that blowed up my dress. Pretty much. Another day on the highway. I gotta slow her down just a tad. 75 is just a little quick. Maybe this guy give me a piggyback ride, save me some fuel. Yeah, there have been several actors that tried to show that. Several of them with no panties on underneath. That's why Joe DiMaggio said, no more. Say it ain't so. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. That is true. But you also got all those alligators that ain't got no toothbrush. That's why them alligators are so angry. Somebody opened up a whole can of gloom today. Hey, we got to see sunshine here for about 15 minutes today. That's pretty good for Ohio. That might be our March record so far. And I think the only reason we got to see the sun is because the wind had blown down half the trees. That's what my mama said. Coach Klein. What mama don't know don't hurt her, Bobby. My mama was a Rolling Stone, you know. It's the thrill that it gets you when you get your pitch on the collar of a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, gonna send 5 copies to my mother. They don't make them like that anymore. No, you're wrong, Colonel Sanders. I got my poor old gray-haired daddy driving my limousine. Rolling Stone. I think I'm having coffee withdrawals, folks. I haven't had a coffee in about 6 hours. Crazy. Guitars and Cadillacs and hillbilly music. Lonely, lonely place that I call home. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. I don't know, man. Probably that Red Bull that I grabbed. Just keeping the adrenaline going. I need a fix, man. Who's got a fix? Who's got a coffee fix? Do they make, well, I guess they make caffeine patches. Do they make a caffeine patch that feels like Folgers in your cup? You know it's the best part of waking up, right? Streets not placed from the top. I don't know that one, I don't think. Come on, David, you're holding all the coffee. I see coffee within the next 2 miles, folks. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a coffee machine blinking. Nope, that's the VCR. It says 12 o'clock. Well, I knew an old lady named King Katie. Out with Big Matt. How you doing, Big Matt? Welcome back. Did I see you splitting wood the other day, Big Matt? Lonely, lonely streets that I call home. How many of you that sit and judge me have ever walked the streets of Bakersfield? Ranch snap wraps, baby. pretty sure I watched the video. Big Mac, not Big Mac. Either that or spell check is hungrier than you are, Bible. Yeah, I thought I caught him in a video the other day, busting some firewood. Oh yeah? I remember the last time I made a girl breakfast in bed. Only thing she kept saying is, "How did you get in my house? How did you get in my house?" Somebody's brand new trampoline just come across the highway. I've had several of those occasions when the kids were younger. Right now, they usually just wait on me. Holler from the bedroom. They'll text me now and ask me, "Is breakfast ready?" What's up, Batty? Batty, you have got here just in time. We're going to take a 5-minute station identification break here from WMAD radio station. Bell Fountains, listening power, 10,000 watts coming to you from the, oh man, they tore down my favorite restaurant, Buttheads. That was the best little country restaurant there. Now they're putting in a hotel or a gas station. What crap. That's absolutely right, man. Make those kids happy. 3:30. Maybe we're here before the evening rush hour, but I do see people already waiting in the drive-thru. 3:30 in the evening. Not a soul in sight. Place is looking like a ghost town. McDonald's here tonight.
One second. Hello, my name is Willie. You can be out today?
No.
Okay, what can I get you?
I'll have a number 6 ranch with a large coffee black.
That all?
That'll be all.
Your total is $11.59. Can I
Thank-
contact her on the number else?
Sure.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Willie. You can be out today?
Daniel, I think it's just windy all across the United States. Crazy out here.
$12.
Come out, come out. Haha. There you go, baby. Thank you. I had a few friends in the Army that tried to put a little soldier in your cup. We had to refrain from that for a while.
Hi.
Whoops. Overshot the runway, folks. We are cleared for landing. Man, that coffee smells strong. Uh-oh. Somebody sent something. What did I miss? Hello, Patrick with the laughing disco. Thank you very much, my friend. Patrick is now a proud sponsor of the 33 Live. I hope his sign don't fall in my truck. I don't know what's in the chicken, but it might be human. Definitely some coffee. Packer fan. Daniel was a Marine. Hoorah. I appreciate each and every one of them out there, folks. Yeah, they are. That is a tourist attraction.
Wait.
Thank you. Still in reverse, folks. Nice of them to not make me wait as long. Yeah, I get out of it. That little sign was flapping like crazy. It's just thin enough to put a nice little dent in the middle. Well, I hate that for him, but kind of what any military member, you know, that's what we train for. That's what we should expect. I don't think anyone joins the service and plans on spending 20 years at home. Look at that crap, guys. That used to be the best little country kitchen right there. I have fond memories of country fried steak and apple pie in that place. All gone. All I can do is say I hope for a happy return. What have we lost? Like 7 people over there now? There you go, Steve. Much appreciated. $13 now. Wow. I do hate to hear that, but it's a little bit different, guys, when you go in a group and you don't come home all together. That hurts. I gotta get off this highway before the wind puts me in a ditch. If only I had a subscriber that lived near Huntsville, Ohio, I might have to stop and do a collab with them tonight. But I've said it before, folks, it ain't just a... You can't contribute all to the people who actually go overseas. You got people here in the backfield that help support the mission. That's got to stay here at home or things wouldn't get done. So thank those guys too. Yeah, I am hungry. I would show you my big chicken meat wrap or whatever it is. I think they killed this horse on Tuesday. It's starting to turn. But thanks for stopping there, Daniel. right, folks, 11 people in the room. Let's get her rolling again. We're going to be on some back road, windy highways here. Running down the back road, Tennessee byway. One arm on the wheel. Spend my dollar. Back in the holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight. Make a little lovin'. Little turtle dovin' on the Mason-Dixon line. Feels so right. Dixieland tonight. Thank you for letting me out. Wasn't for sure if they're going to stop or not. Yankee Doodle Dandy. Or the chicken sandwich. You got to spit the feathers out. Like my grandma's house, you go to sleep and you'd wake up spitting feathers. Some of them would even poke you. They still had the quills in them. Stay there in the winter time and she would have 14 blankets to cover you up with. And then there was one. Well, you must ask for chicken legs. She say, oh, we no charge more. You get extra, free gift. Come back now. What did your wife say, Steve? Was she with you? I'm sure she was. The closest story I can get to that, Steve, is we were in the Caribbean, out on this dock. He's good every day, Ruffles. We were out on the dock and they had all kind of burgers going on. Shark burgers, dolphin, I thought. Fish burgers, chicken patties. They were under these big coconut palm trees or whatever they are. full of birds. And you'd walk over and you'd think you would hear grease popping on the grill, but it was actually the birds. The birds were right above it, pooping on the grill. The people cooking just like it didn't even matter. They just kept frying the food, flipping the burgers over. Throw it on a bun, and here you go, boys. You know, pay for extras. We were working on a school down there one day in Barbados. Every morning, two little boys would come out and they'd sit on there on a stump and they'd watch us work and, you know, wave and carrying on. You couldn't really understand them. So one day I gave the kid $1 and told him to go get 2 drinks, which seemed like every other house had a little restaurant in it. So he went and got 2 bottles of Coke. Brought them back and handed them to me. I'm like, no, they're for you 2 guys. So they just smiled and they sat there and they drank that Coke. The next day we went out to work, there must have been 60 kids there. They were all over the place. The first sergeant was so mad, he tried to bring out our noon chow, and these kids were climbing on the trucks trying to get in the building to get that food. Fun time. That is true. Somebody lost a mailbox. I thought it was funny, the first sergeant didn't. We was in that area for about 18 days, and those kids never left us alone after that. Yeah, we were eating sandwiches and drinking local milk, and nope. And coming in pretty close to Lima. Oh, it's fun, Josh, it's fun. We were joking with one of the kids one day, and I'm like, hey, man, I'll give you $2 for that chicken. There was chickens walking everywhere. He kept shaking his head no and shaking his head no. I'm like, finally he came up and he said, $10. I'm like, $10? I said, why is that chicken $10? And the kid's like, it's not my chicken. Well, we're going to get really good, Ruffles. I don't like hearing bad news. I wish I was in Pensacola. I heard it's foggy down there today, oh. I'm just hoping Ruffles will make it home before the storm hits us. We have already hit the high winds back on the interstate. Yep, 72 here right now, Josh. I think it's supposed to be, what, 30 degrees tomorrow, 20 on Tuesday? Talk about flu weather. Well, I appreciate that, Ruffles. You ever need a good prayer, you let us know. Nope, Lima, Ohio. Thank you. If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Today, I know it's windy as crap right now. That's some good driving, baby. We go from the house to Vegas in 4 days, but we drive it usually 6 or 7 hours a day. We like to do all the driving in the daytime, get there somewhere in the evenings, take a little break, kick back, enjoy. I think this year when we go out, we're going to stop for 2 days each time. Straight through is definitely possible. That is true. Not this guy, baby. Big truck or small car? Probably took 80-90 all the way out to Salt Lake City. Yep. That's the same route we take. But this year, when we get to Salt Lake City, we're going to head up toward Reno. And then on into California. Look at that telephone pole blow down. Come on, folks, fix this stuff. The weakest one in the row breaks. 35 years ago. I think about 35 years ago was the first time we drove out to NTC in California in military vehicles. Yep, there's the next one. Told you, you break one, the weakest link snaps the next one. I've seen people hit a pole and then a pole a half a mile down the road snap. A lot of tension on those lines up there. 3 months? Holy cow. I was going to say, a guy in town here, one of my friends, has been out of the power for 3 days. Oh, I'd say so, down in Florida. You're from New York, is that correct? I can imagine, you know, and it's the little things. You could get used to not having no power, but then, you know, you start getting things that start to smell, the odors. Just certain things that you don't pay attention to. Noises is one thing. When the electric goes out and things get quiet, you hear things you'd never hear in your life if the power was running. I remember we went down to New Orleans right after Katrina hit and before Rita came up. We were down doing patrols at nighttime in New Orleans, and man, you could hear smoke alarms buzzing everywhere. I mean, you could just stand out there and they would be half a mile away, just buzzing and ringing everywhere. It was kind of eerie. Hello, Braxton. How you feeling today, man? You going to be ready for baseball practice tomorrow? I can imagine. And where do you throw it? You got no power and things are messed up. Garbage people ain't gonna come pick up stuff. Wow. Well, I can imagine, man. Dumpsters everywhere. A lot of food went to waste all over the place. I mean, not just personal food, restaurants. Big places like that too. I can remember one winter back home, our power was out for probably about a week and a half. And my dad had a big wood stove set up on the outside, out there frying breakfast every morning. Of course, we had a wood stove in the house too, so we stayed warm, but it was dark. Good deal, baby, good deal. Hope you have fun tomorrow and play well. Warm beer? I mean, after what, 2 days, you probably wasn't able to buy any ice anywhere. Oh yeah. Back in the day, let me unplug this phone here. What was I going to say here? Back in the day when you had the old gas pumps, you just had to crank on the side and it winded up a little spring and it kicked the pump on for you. Made it easy to get gas even when there was no power. Some places still have the old hand crank pumps too. Oh yeah, we always drank Cooper Bock in Germany with schnitzel every day. This guy, the whole top of his roof over here. Makes me kind of wish I was into that roofing again. Not. Bach. Pretty much all farmland here. Flat, windy. Crazy flat. Miles and miles. I like beer. It makes me a jolly good fellow. I like beer. It helps me unwind, and sometimes it makes me feel mellow. Well, whiskey's too rough, champagne costs too much, and vodka puts my mouth in gear. This little refrain is to help me explain. As a matter of fact, I like beer. Only bad thing about it, Josh, when they go to planting, almost everything here is just dumped with fertilizer, manure. Can really stink up the town. But in wintertime, it's the worst. You get wind drifts and snow piles up in the road from miles and miles away. It's just nothing to stop it out there. That's right. Oh, we're getting back in the north, guys. Trees are down everywhere. I don't know if I got any regulars in here or not, folks, but I'll say it again. We're going to start looking for a few little sponsors, super chats, patrons, whatever you want to call it. People want to be recognized in a video we put out, or during the video, or rolling credits at the end of a video. Just send us an email, let us know, send us a little super chat. It doesn't have to be much at all, folks. We will put out there for your channel, or just your name and stuff if that's what you like, and thank you for your donation. And we have currently got a $5 food challenge circulating, so if you have a channel out there and you're in this community, which you're probably in here today, it won't be long before your name is called upon to put out your video and make your meal. Check out Herbert T. Outdoors, Nomadic Camping, Out and About with M&D, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, Shy Guy Adventures, Jerry Ginger are some of the ones that have been sponsored. Scotty Twang. Those guys have already been challenged, and we already got videos out, so each time you put out a video, you have to call out 2 more people to do it. So your name will be in the mix, folks. Won't be long. You will be caught up with. Plywood. Yeah, it pretty much sucks all the time being in farmland. Unless you're a farmer, but that might even be worse. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those wheels a rolling. Keep those doggies rolling, rawhide. Stand them up, sit them down, get them out, move them out. Sometimes I make up my own songs. Billy's got his beer goggles on. Of course, she wasn't my waitress. She was missing her front tooth. Said now our last names are the same. All my old flames got new names. I thought I'd start a fire with some of my old flames, but they all got new names. Hello, Canada Sasquatch. How we doing today? Good afternoon. Yep, rolling. Those were the good old blues, brother boys. Edward. Hey, if it makes a meal for you, man, all you gotta do is do the video. We'll have to wait and see who Shy Guy Adventures calls out and Jerry Jenner. Yeah. I think both the Belushi brothers have passed now, haven't they? John Belushi, Jim Belushi. Pepsi, Pepsi, chip, no chip, hamburger. Well, I usually turn right here, guys, to go home, but remember the last time I went through there, I lost service for about 20 minutes. Aretha Franklin, you better think about what you're trying to do to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Hey, there you go, Edward. I wouldn't even eat the bread if I had 7 chickens. Let's not even toast it. Let's just take the heels off a whole loaf. Make a chicken sandwich. You got to do it for under $5, though. Look at them power lines winking up there. Crazy wind. Jim is still alive. Very cool. Now everybody going to try to get around this here U.S. mail truck and then get back into the right lane. Snap into a Slim Jim up there, Sarge. Do it, people, do it. I'm going to be the first if they don't. There we go. There we go. Bust some gears there, trucker. Well, I said, hello, country bumpkin. How's the frost out on the pumpkin? Break 19, is anyone there? Come on back, truckers, talk to Teddy Bear. Oh, we got a speed demon coming up on the left. We're back. We're back. I'm sorry. I can't control the signal. Orange whip. You picked up my CD in broad daylight and scratched it. Why you scratch your CD, Jeffy? Yep, come on over. Yeah. Nope, it's not. Crime-ridden town here in Lima, Ohio. Evidently, people don't know where they're going. Everybody wants in the other lane. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bathing so much fun. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. Pretty soon you'd be singing without any shies or smiling. Or what's the other one? Johnny Boy, not Johnny Boy. I hate these people. Sonny Boy. I don't know too... Danny Boy, there you go. I don't know too many Irish songs. I do know one. I like to have a beer with Patrick. I like to have a beer with Pat. We drink in moderation. And we never get rolled. Come on. Yep, it's going to be a long one, folks. Oh, Donny Boy, Donny Boy. That's a different song. Johnny Boy, I get knocked down, but I get up again. He has a whiskey drink. He has a vodka drink. Now we're going crazy. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around, 98 bottles of beer on the wall. Everybody sing. Talk about driving your parents crazy. That one and the ants. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. I've been watching too many kid cartoons here lately. Clean up on aisle 4. They be calling me to the AGI show or whatever it is. AGT. I'd be the guy who cleans up the stage after they hit the golden buzzer. Like I say, folks, it's people in the background. You still got a job to do. The show must go on. Who's been dipping me lucky charms? My hearts, the moon, the stars, and me clovers. All they want's me gold. I be looking for me pot of gold. You don't have to call me darling anymore. You don't even have to call me by my name. I watched the video the other night of the Highwayman. I didn't know that was an actual group, but I thought it was just a song. The local porta potty. I'll be checking that out later. One more shortcut, follow that truck. He knows where he's going. Somebody hit a deer. I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison. And I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got ran over by a dang old train. And that's when I knew I had written the perfect country song. Oh, it's kind of a dead zone here when it's snowy. I always wanted to learn the words to 99 Red Balloons. Everybody turn left. Yeah, I don't mind it too bad either. Except when I have to go out and plow it to let other people travel the highways and tear stuff up. Thank you, friend, for traveling straight. Those cats was kung fu fighting. And yeah, I always wanted to speak that too. Nine. On the flip side of the record was the American version. The 99 red balloons go by. Bum, 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 bum. Sitting in the summer sun. There's the train. He's coming at us. Woo-hoo! That orange blossom special. Yep, I remember that one. He also made fun of Jeopardy. He had a song about the Amish. He was pretty good. Mostly that Weird Al Yankovic guy on there. I was there to match my intellect on national TV against a banker and an architect, both with a PhD. I hear like a French police car. Nee, 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 nee. I guess it just wasn't my night. Don Pardo gave the answers, but I couldn't get the questions right. I lost on Jeopardy, baby. Another good to add to your karaoke is the Soggy Bottom Boys, Man of Constant Sorrow. That's always a good one for Jeopardy or karaoke. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen troubles all my day. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No freedom from. That is the best song ever, folks. I always like singing Roger Miller, King of the Hill on karaoke. Big Rock Candy Mountain was a good one. Oh, really? I'll meet you on God's golden shore. One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not turning. Going to a land that's far away beside a crystal bound. Come go with me and you will see the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, all the cops have wooden legs. The bulldogs all have rubber teeth and the hens lay soft-boiled eggs. In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, you'll never change your socks, and little streams of alcohol come dribbling down the rocks. In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, all the railroad bulls are blind, and you can stay to... And that's the way it happened, folks. I cut into a joke and I started to swirl, so I know you didn't get to hear it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Paul Newman, the actor. Cool Hand Luke, yep, it ate 50 boiled eggs. He must have been, what, 90 years old? $60 in 3 minutes. Holy moly. That must have been the longest 3 minutes in prison history ever. Robert Duvall. A lot of these old timers are moving on. Do you love me? Yeah, they were all, back in them days, I mean, you don't know about it, but I like the after the fact movies, you know, when people come out and they're like, all right, let me tell you what really happened here on the Andy Griffith show, or this show or that show, how disgusting and everything was going on behind the scenes that nobody knew about. Clint Eastwood was still rocking, yep. That guy's had a great career as an actor and a producer. One of these days, Alice, to the moon. Hubbada, hubbada, hubbada. Where do you go, Ralphie boy? Carol Connor. John Candy. Mayor of Carmel County. Here's that stupid van back in front of me again. Yep. Wagons West. I think that was his last movie, wasn't it? Uncle Buck. I got about 8 more minutes. Hello, James. How you doing? I didn't see you pop in. Welcome back. Oh, we're just on here rim racking, talking about some old movies. Some old actors, the good, the bad, the ugly. I don't know for sure. I thought the one where he was leading the wagon train across. Turkeys. Turkeys everywhere. Turkeys are coming 2 by 2, hurrah. Headed for the Ark, folks. I don't know. We'd have to check up on that. Who is Ellie? Wherever you are. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Which one are you, Plywood? Wop, wop, wop. Plywood, we know you're the good one. I was the reason that Sister Sarah got the mules. Lee Van Chef, yeah. I liked it when he was the, what was it, where he was the Kung Fu guy, the movie? I think that was a series, too. Yep, 2 mules for Sister Sarah. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the movie or the series. I always knew him as a karate guy, but he was pretty good in the Western too. I think he was in something with like that David Carradine guy. Yeah. Nope, Lee Van Chef. I am Kane. I will help. Yeah, Kane was a good movie, or a good series too. I didn't like him much in Kill Bill, but something in The Stranger and the Gunfighter or something like that. Was that the name of the movie? Come on, somebody got to Google it. The Stranger and the Gunfighter. That's what I'm going to stick with. Yeah. And he always moved so slow when he kicked people. But you got to remember, every time Billy Jack would fight, he'd always take his boots off too. Well, back in the day, there was less trash out there, so you weren't worried about getting infected. He even worked in the coal mines or with the other folk on the railroad. I am Kane. I will help. Back in the Westerns when you'd ride from town to town, take you 3 days across the desert, you never took a bath. How often do you see them swimming in the creek? None. All right, folks, I got about 1 more minute. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with. Makes my drive I will be back my regular time in the morning at 6 a.m. So if you're up early, come check us out. Hopefully I will get this video downloaded today and put out there for you. If not, I'll put it out on Tuesday. Windy here, baby. Whee! Until we meet again, my friend. Boom, 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 boom. Happy trails to you. Until we meet again. I'll be drifting along like the tumbling tumbleweed. We'll see you folks later. Have a great day. Stay safe.